Good morning, good morning. It is Saturday morning in the very tail end of August, and I have little Anais Tall here. Anais, I think, has been on my channel maybe twice, but she is my Miracle by Laura Lee Eagles that was done by Natalia Razmyslova in Belarus. And so she's in this really pretty dress and tight set. She hates it. She looks gorgeous, but I want to change her into a Kate Quinn set I have, and then I want to share my Dwayne by Claire Taylor vinyl that's also done by Natalia. I want to put them side by side and just kind of look at them. They, to me, struck me as very different in the painting. Now that they're closer together, because to be honest with you, I haven't really looked at them side by side yet, so we're kind of doing that together. I see maybe they're not as different as I'm thinking. So we're gonna make a video. I have not been making a lot of videos for quite some time now, and I have intentions of coming. I've had pretty much box opening videos, and I have intentions of coming on to make videos in between. And of course, you know, when you go through certain things in life, it becomes a little bit, life takes your focus elsewhere, of course. Then also, I just don't really know what to talk about, I guess. I was chatting with someone online, and she was sharing, you know, she enjoyed, I used to come on and have like topic videos and just share like my thinking and whatever I blabbed about, and that she enjoyed that. And I started thinking, well, maybe I should make a video. And then I'm like, well, what the heck? I don't know what I actually have to say. I used to sit in the very beginning and think about topics, and I actually, one day, I was gonna say at one point, but one day I wrote down some ideas for future videos. It's just very different now. Hopefully the lighting's okay. We're in the living room. I've got a big window behind where I'm sitting, which is on my lovely velvet couch that I adore. And then there's another side window, but there's no direct light hitting. This baby is the most realistic, I'm gonna say it, and then I'm gonna hesitate because my Ellie Sue, oh, you guys didn't even see that she's back. Vesper's back. Anyway, she trips me out like crazy, but this baby right here, to me, tops. Look how cute she looks even in her tights and her tank top bodysuit. When I change the dolls, sometimes I get to this stage here and then I'm like, I just want to leave them in this. So cute. Now this doll, I made her quite a bit heavier when she arrived. She was very, very light. Her head was very light, and her body was pretty light too. And I said that Dwayne was very light too, and I'd need to add some weight to him, but I don't think I'm going to. A couple reasons. I just kind of bonded to him the way that he is, and that happened to me with Charlie, who's the doll I've had the longest, over 2 years, the Sally sculpt by Bonnie Brown, my little blondie. She was very, very light, and I didn't change anything for a while on her, and I just was so over the top in love with that baby, like whatever that Reborn bond is. And then when I changed her weighting, and I played with it a couple of times, it changed things. It changed the way that her head sat, and it just changed things for me. Now clothes fit her better now, but you know, I always wonder, did that affect things? So that's one. And then two, with Dwayne, I love the way that he's able to sit up and pose. So I really think I'm gonna keep him light. I don't need every single baby to weigh 5-6 pounds. I love the movement that it gives them. the realistic movement that it gives them, but I think I'm going to leave it with him. Now her arms are pretty light, not terribly, but pretty light. Her legs are so-so. I typically, for a long time now, I don't play with the weighting in the limbs. It's usually just the head and the body. I could stare at her all day. All right, so I'm gonna put her in. This is from the Woods collection from Kate Quinn. I've had it for a while. I had gotten it for Sparrow, if you guys remember my full body silicone that I used to have, and because the bird theme. But it's a full getup. There's the bloomers, the bodysuit, and the pilot hat. She's gonna be all birded out, but the color scheme matches the shark outfit that you will see in a minute that I have on Dwayne. And again, I hope the lighting's staying okay. The sun's going behind clouds. This is the kimono style bodysuit. I love this fabric. Kate Quinn uses several fabrics, as I understand or see. This is the beechwood modal, which is like modal and lycra. It's a very slippery fabric. I'm just gonna open up all the snaps. And yes, I have saran wrap behind her head. So her hair is gorgeous too. When I talk about mohair experiences, the easiest mohair to maintain that I have had so far is the hair that's on my Maddie Prue gumdrop, from Anastasia Gangalo. That hair, I just literally never have to brush it, and I, for a hot minute, had a prototype Jonah from, I think that sculpt is by Heike Kolpin, I think. Anyway, who I regret selling, but that doll, his hair was the same way. Like, literally never had to brush it. Like, you brush it just because you feel like you should be, but you really don't need to. It's soft and slippery. You cannot imagine it ever drying out. This hair is gorgeous, but it's not like that. So I typically put this, around or behind their heads if they're wearing hats or if they're laying down, because if you think realistically over time, over years of time, and every single time it's rubbing on something, it's adding stress, or it's stressing the hair, however you would say that. But also when I'm changing her and she's moving around, it messes it up even more. She's so cute. I never even knew that I liked this sculpt, but when done this way, apparently I am gaga for it. I love this baby. And her face demonstrates a very strong aspect of my personality. That uncomfortability, the experience of you and life colliding, me and life colliding, just, I love it. And what I like about blue on her is, obviously she's got a lot of reds, but she's got purples and blue undertones, so it really makes her color, her painting, stand out. I know, Jackie. I almost don't want the bloomers on her with this because it takes away from, but we'll just go with it for now. Oh yeah, a pie is cute. All right, we're gonna go in a minute. My doggy needs to go outside. And let's see what we're gonna do here. She's still fairly light. She's light in the chest. Look at that gorgeous rooting. Look at that. It's just amazing. Let's see if we're gonna do lay her down for a minute. Just a minute, Jackie. I'm just putting the plastic wrap inside of the bonnet. All right, Annie. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm gonna pause for a minute because I do want to have my priorities straight, and my puppy's telling me that he needs to go to the bathroom. So we'll come back here in a minute. Okay, we are back, and I went ahead and finished messing with the hat before I hit record. And I realized that, well, I don't necessarily need to show their hair side by side. You just saw her hair. But I'm gonna put her brother over here next to her. Oh my gosh, these babies, I just love and appreciate this hobby. Let's put you, come around the side here. So a little bit different color. This would actually look nice on him because he has blue eyes. And we don't know what color eyes Anais has. You can also see the size difference. Now they both wear newborn. Both of these outfits from Kate Quinn, same material, both newborn size. She could wear some 0 to 3, but really you can see like she is spot on full newborn. And he's slighter than her, and you can see the difference in the sculpting too. How's that? Maybe a little bit more. There you go. It's pretty good. It's a little bit dark, but. So, and all of that, I'll end up taking the camera down in a second anyway. So these are my two babies from Natalia. As I mentioned, this is the Dwayne Awake vinyl version from Claire Taylor. His little feet. So cute. They're so cute. And what's funny is I ordered him, sent her the kit, he was made, he was shipped before, I think she hadn't started him yet when I ordered, when I, basically planned with her to make this miracle for me. But she started on her after he was already done. And she's been here she got here in like 5 days, and he took 5 months. So just, luck of the draw / timing with COVID. She was able to come right from the country. But look at them, you guys. After all that fiddling, I'm gonna change this up just a little bit. I wish I could see better the color in the camera. All right. So just looking at the sculpts themselves, there's a little bit of similarity in terms of like the heavy face creasing. She is fussing, very, very newborn. He is more observant and peaceful, and obviously he's awake. He's not crying or anything, but they both have very deep creasing in their faces, under the eyes, around the nose, the forehead and brow. Here's look at the difference in the hand size. Quite a bit different. Yet neither of them looks out of proportion. You can see, hers are probably a little bit more accurate, but you can also see the difference in the thickness of their limbs. They both have good creasing and movement in their toes too, don't they? Look how similar. Huh. These ones too. I never noticed that before. Oh, sweet. He's so sweet. The plastic is showing, Anais. Anyway, okay, so just in terms of like the painting, they're really not as different as I thought. He might have just a little bit less of a matte, like finish than she does. She's very well matted, but she's even got a little glossiness to her fingers, but they're varnished, so to me it's a skin effect. I don't know. But now after all that with the camera, let's go down. Yeah, sorry that I'm not right in front of a window, but in terms of like layout of where we could actually set this up, this was our best option. So she's got more of a purpley tone. He's got the, yeah, he's more of like for me, I have kind of a yellow undertone in my skin, and I'd say he's a little bit more on that side, but he still has the red and the purple and the blue, but she's got more purple. You can see some of her details right now a little bit. Yeah, the lighting's not so great. I can see the camera trying to figure it out. They both have the red nail beds. I just love these dolls. I love these dolls. These two babies are absolutely gorgeous. You're looking green. Look at that sweet boy. All right, so that's them together, semi-matching. My two babies from Natalia. I love it. I love her work. I will probably get another doll from her, I would have to say. But that's it. I hope you guys have a great Saturday, whatever you are choosing to do, and hopefully we'll have some things to talk about sometime soon, or at least come back on and share another baby. Little secret I'll let slip. We have I guess a twin coming for Dexter Radley, who is my Huxley. I have a little girl coming, so, and she is probably be here in about 2 weeks maybe. So, okay, sending out lots of love to you guys. I hope that you have a great weekend, like I said, and we'll talk soon.